for segment 2 of Oregonsports Live. I'm Cliff Fetting along with Nathan Sarles. We are here at Grand Central Bowl down in southeast Portland. We've got a lot of background noise. We're at the private party going on here, and there's a live band upstairs. They're playing
Don't Stop Believin' by Journey right now.
They're playing some good 70s and 80s music.
Classic hit that even I would know.
So, good time down here. It's Monday night, a school night, but we're working on trying to get some athletes down here.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get some guys down next week. If you're online, you want to chat with us, you can do that. We've got a chat room set up. We've got Grant Ocampo, who is one of the co-hosts on our premiere episode. He's hanging out at home chatting with us. Grant, what do you got? What do you know about volleyball, Grant? Tell us about that. So the rankings have just come out for, actually they start out the entire season, but they're starting to get a little more routine or more regular. Let's check out the volleyball rankings here. So there's your volleyball ranking. 6A is Clackamas, 5A Marshfield, 4A Hidden Valley, Vail is at 3A, 2A Portland Christian, 1A Perrydale. Perrydale's ranked number 1 in volleyball and in football.
Could be a double whammy for them during the fall season with 2 championships coming their way.
That would be, we're actually going to have to go look and see when the last time that's happened. It might have probably been Jesuit.
Probably. They have a banner for about every year for every sport.
I think there's about 4 years ago, I know the football team, it was 5 years ago, the football team just roared through everybody, and the volleyball team is usually always right up there. So
them and Central Catholic.
Them and Central Catholic, that's going actually back to what I was going to look at. Central Catholic's actually 6th at 6A, but they're the two-time defending state champ, and they're 6-0, actually haven't even lost a set during the season so far. So they had a young team last year, so they're just
lots of returning players and feel confident about it.
Lined up to win their third in a row. They have a Central Catholic tournament every year, and went through West Lynn, Jesuit, and Gresham, three contenders every year, and just went through them all in straight sets. So they're they're rocking along Central Catholic. The other thing I was going to point out, let's see here. Okay, getting stuck here. All right. Okay, 5A Marshfield, the defending state champion there is Sherwood, and Sherwood is not ranked this year. They're not even
part of it at all.
They're not even within. I was trying to find them, going, well, did they move to 4A or 6A? Where the heck are they? Well, they haven't played a match yet. So if you don't play a match, the rankings don't put you in there.
You get the automatic you're at the bottom.
Well, no, you get the automatic you're not even in there. You can't we
can't even rank you.
You can't even rank you because you don't have any. Yeah, that's how the OSA system works. So, I guess I'm not stoked about everybody or just about everybody making the playoffs anymore.
Well, I know there was a little bit of controversy last year because there was I think it was Central Catholic or Jesuit went and played in a competitive tournament in Utah and played top-tier teams in the country.
Yeah.
And those ended up weighting differently because they were top-tier, and so gave them a boost in standings.
Yeah.
But then the flip side, you get a lot of teams that are viable for the playoffs in that play-in game, but it gives that chance for over teams to possibly make a
we're getting some pretty entertaining comments from Grant with our other host, Grant Ocampo, who's sitting at home, and we actually can't. If you want to view those, you actually got to get on the chat. He's a fan of volleyball, let's say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he enjoys the sport.
He enjoys this. Sunsets, they have pretty good seasons.
Yeah, we over the last 3-4 4 years, we have almost the same team coming back every year. We have, I think, 3 or 4 returning starters this year. Same head coach, Mr. Salness, who's been with us a long time, won a lot of third place over the years with Jesuit and Central Catholic duking it out, but puts up a good fight every year, represents the school well, and we always show up there.
Currently, they're 4-1 overall and ranked 17th. So let's see where that.
Must have had weaker opponents so far and lost a bad one.
Jesuits down at 12th. See Barlow out of the Mounted Conference there at 15th. Also Reynolds is at 9th. Gresham's at 8th. So Central Catholic is 5th. St. Mary's is Mounted Conference. They're 3rd. So, and that usually is the way it works. Volleyball is extremely popular out in East County, East Multnomah County. So. And Central Catholic plays Reynolds actually on tomorrow. That's a match I might actually make. So it'd be fun to watch Central Catholic again. I got to watch Jesuit play against Thurston a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Thurston actually looked pretty good. So from UGF from Springfield. So they had some put up a pretty decent battle. They took them to three sets. So
that's good. You know, someone's got to fight off Jesuit and at least give them so they don't get to just win it easy.
Jesuit is 4-2 so far, so they're cruising right along. They graduated a pretty good class last year. Elizabeth Brenner being the top player. She's State Player of the Year a couple years in a row. I'm going to say 3 years in a row, and went off to U of O. So let's see what else we got. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's say that's probably going to be our show for this week, Monday. Oregon Sports Live. We're down here at Grand Central Bowl. Treating us pretty well. And the two shows we've done. It's down in Southeast on 8th and Morrison here down in Southeast Portland, right off the Morrison Bridge. Actually pretty easy to get to. So, all right, that's football and volleyball. We'll get to soccer a lot more next week, especially with the women's national team coming into town next week. And we both have press passes and media credentials for that. So we'll be at that. We'll get that up quickly on OregonSports.com so you can read about what's going on there. Been to a UP game. UP, the women's team, has been right at the top of the nation.
Very good.
And they are struggling big time this year. They graduated a lot of players the last couple of years, and they're 3-3. They're 3-0-1 at home. They're 3-3-1 overall. So have had a struggle. It's rough, yeah. So they play Stanford on Sunday, so that's going to be a huge game. I might try to make that one too.
Good one.
Stanford is one of their rivals every single year. Stanford's right up there. And so on the West Coast, usually UP and Stanford, Santa Clara too, and now Washington's getting up there. But we might see U of O up there pretty soon. They're building a new stadium for their women's soccer team.
Always are building something new with Phil Knight's money.
They're always building something new. Hopefully that'll improve their program, get some fans there. They're
bring in some new recruits maybe, and
that'll influence some people to go there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well that's our show tonight, Oregon Sports Live. Thanks for tuning in or watching on the recorded version. We'll get it up on YouTube and put it up on the website. Thanks again for tuning in, and we will see you next week, Monday night, 8:30 live. That's the live version when you can chat with us and put your comments in. And thanks again. We'll see you next Monday.